Just like to thank Mr. Patrick and Mrs. Hunt for being the two most influential teachers I've had here at Sterling High School. And Miss Giambrone I'd like to thank as well, because if I didn't mention her in this video, she'd probably kill me.
I want to thank Mr. Belskis, because we're his first freshman class for a concert band when he came in here. And even though he likes to mess up my awesome hair every day, he's still the best band teacher I ever had.
I'd like to thank Ms. Hunt for inspiring me to pursue a career in nursing, because she made biology and anatomy really, really interesting for me.
I'd like to thank Ms. Dunn for always making class interesting.
Hi, I'd like to thank Mr. Carty for being a great teacher and making English fun.
I'd like to thank Mr. Watts for all the years that helped me get through Guff. It's really helped me improve my game. Just thanks a lot.
I would like to thank Mr. Hoffman and Mr. Lamb for my time here at Sterling.
Hi, I'm Aaron. I wanted to say thank you to Ms. Kinskis. You've been an awesome teacher. And to Ms. Rollo, thanks for teaching me Latin.
I'd like to thank Mr. Kelsey for making my high school experience a lot of fun.
I would like to thank Ms. Hunt for always being there to help me.
I'd like to thank Ms. Ribchek for always helping me out in math and anything else I ever needed in my high school career. Thanks.
I'd like to thank Ms. Carson for one of the best classes I've had in high school. Thank you.
I want to thank Ms. Forsythe for making me her favorite student.
We all want to thank Ms. Talent for a great softball season.
She's a good role model and we all look up to her.
Yes. She's a lot of fun.
And we're state champs.
Thanks, Coach.
Thanks, Coach.
Thanks, Coach.
We would like to thank Mr. Sheehan
And Mr. Mancinelli
for 4 great years at Sterling.
Thank you.
Hi, Ms. McDowell. I'd just like to thank you for being a great friend and a great coach these past 4 years.
Just like to thank you, Ms. Hunt, for probably being the greatest teacher ever. So, thanks.
Bill?
Thank you, Mr. Watts. Thank you, Mr. Besh. Thank you, Mr. Watson. Thank you, everyone, for being so helpful in everything and getting to understand me more better.
I have a lot of very influential teachers here. A few of them are Miss Callahan and Miss Ribchek and Miss Stepash. And Mr. Strauss, just because he's always motivated me and he's always told me that I could do it even though I didn't believe in myself.
The most influential teachers here for me were Miss Miller, or Mrs. Carson, whatever you want to call her, and Mr. Mancinelli, I guess.
I also forgot one, Miss Volo too.
Hi, we'd like to thank
Ms.
Ms. Hunt for being probably the best teacher that I've ever had.
She's done genetics with us, bio AP, and human bio, which has been a major part of my life.
I would like to thank Mr. K, Mr. Farr, Ms. Volo definitely for 4 wonderful years of Latin. Mr. Patrick, who really helped introduce me into theater for backstage. And, wow, that's a lot. I guess that's basically my top right there. They helped me a lot through the years in Sterling, and they made it really worthwhile.
Hi, we want to thank Ms. Gold for making our years at Sterling wonderful.
Hey, I'd like to thank Mr. Claiborne for making my years at Sterling a lot easier and just making me realize that being a better person is a lot easier than trying to always be the tough-minded.
Yeah, I want to thank Mr. Sheehan. He did a lot for me during the 4 years as a soccer player and a student, so I just want to say I'm grateful for that and I appreciate it.
Hi, Mr. Strauss. I just wanted to thank you for making my high school experience here a little bit easier, because I came here and I didn't really know anyone. And you made it fun, and you're a cool teacher. Yeah, you're real cool. And you didn't give me extra credit for giving you a donut, but I don't care. That's what I did.
Mr. Mackis, I just want to thank you for opening up my inner talents, wanting to sing and everything. And yeah, you really made my 4 years here great, and I really hope I continue on singing, and I will always think of you when I do it.
Right? My most influential teachers would be Mr. Gardner, Mr. Carpenter,
and Mr. Patrick because they're very smart. But also, I would like to thank Mr. Mackis for being a wonderful teacher because he taught me everything I know about music.
My favorite two teachers would have to be Mr. Gardner and Mr. Carpenter because they go the extra mile to make their classes interesting.
My favorite teacher is Mr. McPherson.
My favorite teacher is Mr. Yeager.
My most influential person was Mr. Kelsey, English class. Just made it fun and interesting.
There's been a couple teachers at Sterling High School who have influenced my life greatly. Just to name a few, we got Mr. Carpenter, Mr. Gardner, and Mr. Sheehan. Thanks for a great 4 years.
I'd like to thank Coach Shepard, Mr. Shepard, for a great 4 years of track and a great teacher, and look forward to coming back and seeing how the track team's doing and how things are going. So,
my most influential teachers have to be people like Miss Galt and Mr. Kelsey because they're the teachers that are really in touch with us as students or as people and friends rather than as students. Whereas their most concern isn't necessarily our grades, but it's how we feel about how the class is taught and about them. And they really take the time, you know, to portray themselves as humans and as people that respect us, and they just want to be respected back. So, I mean, Mr. Kelsey, Miss Galt, Miss Callahan, Mr. Randazzo, he's really cool. And I haven't had any complaints though. All the teachers are good. That's it.
You know who you are, so you don't have to say.
I would like to thank Mr. Carpenter, Mr. Mackis, and Coach Claiborne, the female one, for everything they have helped me through my high school career. All of them are inspirations to me, and I have learned lessons from them that I will carry with me throughout college and for the rest of my life. Thanks.
Hi, I would like to thank all my teachers that I had over the past 4 years.
I'd like to thank Miss Hunt and Miss McVeigh. They were my two most memorable and challenging teachers, and I'd like to thank them for everything they taught me here at Sterling.
Hey, I just want to thank all my teachers for getting me through these past 4 years. It's been great, and especially thanks to Strauss. Thanks. I'd like to thank Mr. Carpenter and Mr. and Mrs. Claiborne and Galt for the past 4 years. It was great, and thanks.
I'd just like to thank the Claibornes and Miss Gorby and Miss Galt and Strauss for impacting my high school career. Thanks.
I want to say thank you to Mr. Gardner for helping me to be a better student and to nominating for me for different accolades and everything. And I really appreciate it. Thanks.
And Mr. Burrell, he's awesome. I love him. He cares about the fitness of us, you know what I'm saying? So, definitely thank you to Mr. Burrell.
Hi, my name is JD Shaw, and I'm a senior, and I would like to thank 3 teachers, Miss Hunt, Miss Considine, and Miss Camerata. These 3 women have helped me succeed throughout my 4 years, and they've always been there if I needed to go to somebody, and they've helped me decide what I want to be when I grow up and what I want to do, and they helped me whenever I had a problem or anything. Miss Hunt taught me a lot about college and helped me decide what I want to do when I grow up and the major I want to be, and she's flooded my head with knowledge, and she's an inspiration to a lot of people. And Miss Camerata helped me appreciate culture in a different way, and she's always has a nice personality, and she's always easy to talk to, which is good. And Miss Forsyth also, well, Miss Considine, taught me a lot about math and stuff like that, and she also helped with the college experience, which was going out of her way. And that's it.
My name is Gabe. My favorite teachers here at Sterling were Miss Callahan and Mr. Lamb. Thanks for all the good times.
I want to thank Mr. Kelsey. He was always there, helped me a lot with my grades, and big supporter of me in volleyball.
Hi, I'm Delilah. I want to thank Mr. Ahern. He's my favorite teacher. He's always been there. I could talk to him, and he's always tried helping me out.
Hi, I'm Tamika. I just want to thank Mr. Carty and Miss Neiman for helping me and pushing me.
Hi, I'd like to thank Mr. Carty because he's just been there for me the whole year, and that's it.
Hello, I'm Jesse Williams. I'd like to thank Mr. Carty, Miss Neiman, and Mr.
Hi, I just want to thank Miss Hunt. I think she's one of the most influential teachers that I had. She taught me
probably the most that I know out of any class. I've learned the most in her class. And I also want to thank Miss Talent, even though I haven't had her since freshman year. She's been with me in student council and of course softball. So, and she's the best coach I've ever had. So I just wanted to thank them. Thank you.
I want to thank Mr. Blumenstein and Ms. Neiman just for being good teachers. Thanks.
Hi, I want to thank Mr. Blumenstein and Ms. Hunt. Ms. Hunt really helped me out this year with deciding my major in college and everything. And Mr. Blumenstein's always been there for me the past 2 years as a teacher, and I just want to thank them. Thank you.
And I'm going to thank, let's see, Coach Shep, we got Miss Grubb, who else we got? Miss Akinskis. I think that's pretty much it. They've been there for me. Shep has been there throughout my track season. Miss Akinskis helped me on my AP Calc, and Miss Grubb's just a great overall teacher.
I'd like to thank all the teachers that have inspired me to do better and been by my side since I first came at Sterling. You know who you are. I'm not going to mention all of you, but I thank God every day that I have the wonderful staff at Sterling to make my life 100% better. I will see you all after I graduate. We can all stay in contact and we can be friends and hang out, and I'll always come to you guys for advice, because if it wasn't for you, I wouldn't be here today. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Eric Brennan, and I would just like to thank Mr. Carpenter. Well, pretty much just because Mr. Carpenter is an amazing teacher, and I can honestly say that's the only teacher who I've really learned the most from in and out of the classroom. I really don't have words to describe the influence that he's had over me during these past 4 years, and I'm going to leave it at that. Thanks, Carp.
Hi, my name is Basta Martin, and I wanted to thank Mr. Belskis for all he's done for me the past 4 years. And he's a really good teacher, and I could go to him for anything, and just thanks a lot, Mr. Belskis.
Hi, I want to thank Miss Gorby. I just want to thank Ms. Forsyth for everything she's done. She's been a real nice mentor to me.
I'd like to thank Aunt Nicole, aka Miss Dunn, because without her I wouldn't have my baby picture in the yearbook.
I want to thank Mr. Sheehan for being there and guiding me through the first quarter of this school year. Thanks, Mr. Sheehan. Have a good rest of the year.
Hi, I'd like to thank Mr. McPherson for making Calc a great class, fun class to go to. I'd like to thank Mr. Belskis for helping me with the career I want to choose, and I'd also like to thank Mr. Gardner, my uncle, for supporting me in everything I do.
Take my call now. I'd like to thank Mr. Carpenter and Mr. Patrick, Mr. Blumenstein. They were all really influential. They taught me a lot, and I think that's it. Bye.
I want to thank Ms. Neiman, who's been really influential this year, Ms. Camarada. You guys have been a big help. I'm going to miss you guys.
Yeah, I just want to thank Mr. Kelsey, Ms. Gorby, and the AV guys that do help us a lot. Just say thank you.
You're killing me.
I want to thank you, Mr. Carpenter, for being a good teacher and helping me put the mug down.
I want to thank Major Meehan and Senior Chief Aldridge for everything they've done.
Hi, I just want to thank Ms. Scott, Mr. Gardner, Mr. Carpenter, Mr. Patrick for teaching me all I need to know and being awesome teachers.